Before the cameras and the roses, there was just Katie. Katie Thurston. She wasn't a celebrity. She wasn't an actress. She was a young woman living her life in a small town near Seattle, Washington. She worked at a bank as a marketing manager. Imagine that. She was helping people with their finances, living a life so many of us know. A life of routine, of friends, of family. She had dreams, just like you and me. She wanted to find love, a real love, a love that felt like home. She was funny, she was real, and she had this incredible way of making people feel seen. She was just one of us, hoping for a little bit of magic in her everyday world. Life for Katie was normal, beautifully, wonderfully normal. Her days were filled with work, maybe a happy hour with friends, and spending time with her beloved cat, Tommy. One day, an opportunity came knocking. It was a wild one. A chance to be on a television show called The Bachelor. Can you imagine? Going on national TV to find love. It takes guts. It takes a lot of courage. She decided to take a leap of faith. She packed her bags, said goodbye to her normal life, and flew off to meet a man she had never met, Matt James. She knew it was a long shot, but sometimes you have to take those shots. You have to put yourself out there, be vulnerable, and see what happens. On the very first night, Katie made an entrance that no one would ever forget. She stepped out of the limousine with a sparkly dress and an even sparklier personality. And she brought a gift for Matt. It was a purple vibrator. Yes, she did that. She wanted to make a statement. She wanted to show that she was confident, sex positive, and wasn't afraid to be a little bit bold. She was breaking the mold of what a contestant on this show should be. She was being her true, funny self. And you know what? It worked. Throughout her time on Matt's season, Katie became known for more than just her memorable entrance. She became the voice of reason. When there was drama and fighting in the house among the other women, Katie stood up. She stood up for what was right. She called out bullying. She advocated for kindness and respect. She wasn't there for the drama. She was there for love. And she believed everyone deserved to be treated with dignity. This showed her true character. After leaving The Bachelor, there was a huge wave of support for Katie. The producers of the show saw it too. They heard the fans. And they made a decision that would change Katie's life forever. They asked her to be the next Bachelorette. It was a huge moment. This girl from Washington, who just a few months ago was working at a bank, was now going to be the one handing out the roses. It was a dream come true. Becoming the Bachelorette was a huge responsibility. As the Bachelorette, Katie made a promise to herself and to the viewers. She promised to be 100% authentic. She called her season 12 Days of Messy, embracing the fact that love and life are not always perfect. Her season was filled with so many emotional moments. There were incredible highs, those first dates, the butterflies, the first kiss. But there were also devastating lows. There was betrayal. There were goodbyes that were so painful to watch. One of the most powerful moments was when a contestant, Greg Grippo, left unexpectedly. We saw Katie, raw and heartbroken, crying on the floor. She wasn't hiding her pain. She was sharing it with all of us. In that moment of pure heartbreak, Katie showed us what it means to be human. She let us see her at her most vulnerable. She wasn't trying to be a perfect TV star. She was just a woman whose heart was broken. Her journey wasn't just about finding a husband. It was about finding herself. It was about learning to navigate love and loss in the most public way imaginable. Today, in 2025, Katie Thurston's time on television is behind her, but her impact is still felt. She is no longer just Katie from The Bachelor. She has become a powerful voice for authenticity and mental health. After the show, she didn't just fade away. She used her platform to continue the conversations she started. She talks openly about her experiences with therapy, the pressures of fame, and the importance of setting boundaries. What can we learn from Katie's journey? So much. We learn that it's okay to be different. She taught us that our quirks are our superpowers. She taught us the importance of being true to our values, even when it's hard. Her story is a lesson in courage. For her fans, Katie is more than just a former Bachelorette. She is a friend. She is an inspiration. Ultimately, the untold story of Katie Thurston is a story of transformation. She went from a regular girl in Washington to a television star, and then into something even more meaningful, a relatable role model. She taught us that love is messy, life is unpredictable, and our greatest power is our own authenticity. Katie's story isn't just about finding love with someone else. It's about the incredible lifelong journey of learning to love yourself. And that is a love story that will inspire us for years to come.